Hi, my name is Masha. I'm the blonde from Coding Blonde, and today I have a very special guest for you. Her name is Lenora. Her story is awesome. Her dedication is incredible, and her energy is contagious. So I hope you guys are ready to be inspired. Hi, Lenora. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. And thank you so much for being on my channel. I am super excited for you to be here and also to share your story with my viewers.
Of course, I would have missed it. Seriously. I literally love your page, so of course.
Oh, thank you so much. I love yours too. Like, so colorful and just so happy all the time. I love it. So, my first question for you is, what was your journey like? Was it a direct path or did it have some twists and turns? What was it like?
Definitely not a direct path. Definitely a lot of twists and turns. Started in tech probably as a young kid, playing video games all the time. So my father would purchase almost every video game imaginable and just give it to me. He didn't know how to play it; he would just purchase it. Long story short, my grandfather purchased my very first computer. So it was just kind of like I'm getting all this technology. No one knows how to use it. No one can teach me. So I'm sitting there with all of this stuff around me and I'm just trying to figure it out. Long story short, I went ahead and started trying to do a lot of things with school, like middle school, elementary. I would say, okay, I want to do computer stuff. I don't know exactly what that means, but I want to work on computers. There was kind of no program out there that focused on computers, teens in my area. So I'm like, all right, I guess I have to wait till high school. Tried to wait until high school. The high schools were at least miles away from where I live. So that was a no-no. Mom's like, I can't take you there every day. So I'm like, all right, I guess I have to wait till college. So got to college and man, yeah, I have to wait till I'm an adult. I tried my best through college to get into the computer science major and failed miserably. Like, I mean, it was horrible. I cried all the time. I was like, I can't get in here. I mean, this is really messing with my head because I'm like, I wanted to do this since elementary school. And why is this not working? So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to graduate from college. And I went to University of Florida, by the way. Go Gators. But anyway, went ahead and I graduated. And I graduated with a degree called Family, Youth, and Community Sciences. So this meant that you focus primarily on how to better a community, how to provide for a community, how to bring, no matter what it was, technology, advice, services, whatever it is to this community to help the community become better. That was my entire major. And human behavior, psychology was all wrapped up into that major. So I thought to myself, oh my God, I just wasted money and time going through this major. And come to find out though, it was the best major I could have ever chosen. It focused directly on design. It focused a lot on how to think about humans, how to think about human behavior, how to monitor human behavior just so you can make sure you're creating the best solution for them. It totally helped me become who I am today. So yeah, I guess that's kind of a story of how I got to this place. Yeah.
That's amazing. And to be honest, I am so impressed by your dedication trying to get into tech from a very young age. And it's it's very sad that there wasn't an opportunity for you as a young girl to get into that. And I hope that young girls nowadays do have that opportunity, because when you have that much passion and that much dedication, you're meant to be in it.
Yes, exactly.
And we
Yeah,
need to empower little girls who want to get into tech for sure.
definitely.
Yeah, and yeah, it does sound like you had quite a twisty journey. What was your decision making process like along the way? How did you make those decisions?
Exactly. So right after college, I went to become a teacher. So I went to teach in my same neighborhood. I'm like, nope, I want to go back to my old neighborhood and I want to teach those kids, those specifically. So I stayed there for about a year. and I taught math. I taught Algebra 1. It was, to me, the most fun experience I've ever had. The kids were exactly like me. I'm like, whoa, I don't know. I feel like I'm going back in time, revisiting my childhood self. All of them love technology the same way I did. I saw the same passion in them, the same way I had, you know? And going around and trying to figure out exactly how to help them as a teacher made me realize that public school systems suck. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it does. And it doesn't train students to really look outside of the box. I feel like we are placed in a box in public school system and not really placed within a way where we could think for ourselves and create for ourselves and think the unimaginable. And I realized during that time, I'm like, okay, I'm teaching them, all these standardized tests, but I'm not really teaching them how to really be the programmer they keep telling me they want to be. Am I really helping them, or am I causing more pain or more hurt? That really hurt me, thinking about how I felt like I was more of a detriment to my own students. I decided to stop being a teacher. I'm like, this is not for me. I would rather help them from the outside than to help them from the inside. It's just the wrong place to be to try to help. So right after that, like I told you before, I went to a coding boot camp, and I focused on, all right, I may not have gone the right path or whatever, but this is my last try. I'm going to try my best to get into this tech, degree or field. Right after that, I'm sure you'll probably ask me this question, so I'll wait. But anyway, got my first job out of the coding boot camp, and it was a weird way of how I got my job, because I felt like after the boot camp, I still didn't know enough. I still felt like I was taught a language that really couldn't help me in the real world. I was taught Ruby on Rails. So I'm like, I can't do anything with this. There's no companies hiring. I mean, maybe about one or two in Miami, but most people want, JavaScript developers or Android, iOS developers, or actual like web developers, PHP mostly. Yeah, this is not for me. So long story short, though, the teaching, the coding boot camp, all of those combined was the deciding factor for me to just say, you know what? I made a decision. I'm not giving up on that decision. Now I have about 60 students watching me, because they remember when I'm like, yeah, I want to be a computer engineer, and I'm telling you that I'm going to do it. They're like, yeah, Miss Porter, okay, you're going to be that. And I'm like, no, you're going to see. I'm like, so you're going to go back to school? I'm like, no, but I'm going to figure it out. All right, Miss Porter, we'll see. So I'm like, I have them as accountability partners. I have myself. I have my family. I'm going to make this happen. And long story short, here I am. I finally did it. So, yeah.
That's amazing. That's awesome. I mean, again, that determination follows you along the way, and it's nice that you had that the external motivator, the external motivation factor as these kids. That's awesome. And were there some challenging situations along the way, and how did they make you stronger?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of challenging situations. So a few of them were actually trying to get my very first job. When I left the coding boot camp, I had a few interviews. One of the interviews, I went through my first coding interview and totally bombed it. They're like, yeah, you're not a developer. And I was like, oh no, okay. So I went through my second interview, and I got negative feedback again, where it was just like, yeah, you're not there. And I'm like, well, of course I'm not there. It's 9 weeks. I mean, just, I'm telling you, I'm dedicated. Trust me, I'll learn it. Give me a chance, blah, blah, blah. It was kind of like, yeah, you're a little bit too far off. And I'm just kind of like, I was watching all the other students that had engineering degrees just get the jobs, essentially. And I'm like, of course you will, because you got a degree. Like, you've had 4 years of this. You have 4 years experience. I've been trying to chase this education since I was a kid, and still haven't had a way to actually learn it. Of course you will know it. Of course you'll be able to get these jobs. Of course you'll be able to pass these coding interviews. But right now I have to hold on to my personality, try to make that shine a little more, just to be able to, finally land a job. I don't know. I struggled a lot with that first job thing. And I told myself, okay, Well, see, the go to interview thing doesn't work out for you. You tried that. You tried to go that route. You have to go a very nuanced, weird way. So I'm like, all right, Lenora, use your tact, use your personality, use who you are, and don't forget who you are. Use that. I'm all right, cool, I got it. So I went to meetup.com and I was just scrolling through. And I'm like, I'm going to find a job. I'm going to find a job, right? I saw this name and I thought it was funny. It was Jeff Fudge. And I was like, haha, Fudge's name. That can't be his name. Let me look him up on LinkedIn. Looked him up on LinkedIn and I'm like, wow, that's his name. Who names it? What is it? Wow, that's so, okay, cool. This is an interesting story. Let me look through, his history of where he works. I realized that he was a VP of a company that was into retail type of technology. So I'm like, ooh, fashion technology. Oh my gosh, that's me. I can do that, right? So long story short, I met him at the very first meetup. And a lot of people were surrounding him. I mean, he was surrounded by all these people. So I'm like, all right, how do I approach him? How do I get in there? I'm so nervous. Okay, I'm just going to say my name is Lenora and walk away, right? So that's what I did. I'm like, hi, Lenora, nice to meet you. I've been following you on Twitter. I looked at your LinkedIn. You're awesome. All right, goodbye, right? Well, I'm like, Lenora, that wasn't enough. He doesn't even know you. I'm like, oh, man. So I'm like, all right, tap into what you learned in college. So in college, we learned that if someone sees your name 7 times, they will remember it, they will buy your product, or they will do something. I'm sure you know that because of the marketing thing. They will engage in whatever you have, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm going to use the power of 7. So what I did was the next time I said, hey, I'm Lenora. Nice to meet you again. I've seen you at the last meetup. I'm glad that you're here again. What brings you here? I'm asking so many questions. Of course, everyone started crowding around him. So I'm like, all right, well, I see a lot of other people want to talk to you. I'll let them, have their chance, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. I went on Twitter, followed him there. Went on LinkedIn, followed him there. Went on the email. Hey, I'm Lenora. Nice to meet you again. I saw you at the last meetup. It's me again, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm saying something. Then I tweeted him. Hi, it's Lenora. That's about 7 times at that point. I'm saying Lenora, Lenora, Lenora over and over. Long story short, I went to a 3rd meetup. And he was there, and I'm like, hi, I'm Lenora. He's like, hey, Lenora, I heard so much about He knew my name, and I'm like, yes, I did it. He's like, hey, I see you so much. You're always at networking events. How's it going? And I'm like, yeah, it's going pretty good. You know what? I've never really seen the inside of a tech job before, a tech company. I would love to just tour your facility. Didn't ask for a job. I'm like, I just want a tour. He's like, of course you can get a tour. I came in, I'm like, this is my place. This is my opportunity. This is my time. Let let yourself shine here. Long story short, I went ahead and got the tour done. He was so appreciative of how excited I was about even being in there. He offered me to come back for an interview, and I essentially got an offer letter, got the job, started my job as a user experience designer in 2015. That's how I got it.
That is such an incredible story. I actually have goosebumps right now. I'm not kidding. Oh, my hair is I was like standing up. You are an amazing human being. Seriously, that dedication, it's following you along. It seems to be the theme of your life, and despite all obstacles, you're getting things done and you're designing your own life the way you want it, despite everything. That's amazing.
That was the plan all along. I should have just followed that without just fighting it. Kind of like, oh, I just want to do it this way. And it's like, no, your path is determination, resilience, pitbull tenacity. That's you. That's what you need to continue doing. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's do that then. So yeah.
I'm good at it. I'll do it. That's amazing. And so that brings me to my next question, which is, what is your superpower?
Man, I feel like I've said it. I think that is definitely my superpower. Not ever losing enthusiasm. No matter how many no's I get, I'm still coming back to you as if I've never met you. Hey, I'm Lenora. How's everything? I would love a job. Oh, no, Lenora, we're not hiring today. All right, cool. Next day, hi, I'm Lenora. Nice to meet you. I'm so glad to see you again. I'm so glad that I kept that hunger And even now, teaching myself JavaScript is the same thing. I'm keeping that hunger. I'm still fighting for this thing in my head that I think only lives there because I don't I don't know why it's there. I don't know why I really want to learn it, but it's just like a thing in me that's like, you are creative no matter what canvas you're on, whether that's painting, whether that's coding a site, no matter what it is, you've always been creative. Use it. So I don't know. I think that hustle in me is definitely my superpower.
That is incredible. I mean, yeah, seriously, hustling and getting things done and, pushing despite all of these obstacles. That's a wonderful trait. I hope that, the viewers really get inspired by your story when it comes to that. And I'm very curious now, what is your next adventure?
So I'm transitioning from the company I'm at. Awesome company, by the way, but I'm transitioning to a California company. And we're gonna see. I won't say any names right now because I haven't gotten it officially, but I have strong. I really think this is it. I think this is the same feeling I usually get with all the other companies. So I'm thinking, if I'm getting this feeling now, I think I got it. So, so yeah, there's gonna be I'm moving to a more of a senior role this time. All before I was more of a junior mid-level, and then now I'm moving to a senior level role, which is definitely quite fast because I've only been in the field for 3 years. But I guess based on the work that I've done, people are starting to see me as more of a senior level now. So I'm like, oh, okay. When it's for you, it's for you, I guess, right? So yeah, I am slowly transitioning to the big leagues, and I'm nervous, but I'm excited as I don't know what. So yeah.
That's awesome. Seriously, congratulations. That's
Thank you.
especially if you're getting that feeling of excitement and just that it's right.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you seem to have figured out how to design your own life and how to kind of pave your own way despite everything. I want to use this metaphor that we use in Russian. There are these boats that kind of go through ice. Maybe they're called icebreakers in English. I don't know.
Okay. No,
but
I think I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
but yeah, they break the ice. They go despite anything else. So you're one of those boats or ships. I confuse those two. I don't know which one is the right word, but
Yeah.
you are one of those just icebreakers that
Yeah.
push no matter what. What advice would you give to somebody who would love to design their own way and design their own journey, but they don't know how or how to start? What would you say to them?
I would definitely tell them that fear is good. Fear should definitely excite you. No's should excite you. Failing should ignite something in you that's like, oh, you said no? Or did you tell me no? Perfect. I needed that no. I needed you to say no. So I know that this is worth fighting for. Thank you for telling me no. I think we lose that tenacity when people tell us no, or we lose that love of fear, because people get on roller coasters all the time and they're fearful of them, but at the top it's a blast when they come down. So it's like, oh my god, that was so fun, but they were scared the entire time. To me, I think our excitement or what we're looking for is on that other side of fear. And if we just get past that, it's just bliss from there. So I don't know. I enjoy that feeling. I enjoy not knowing. I enjoy the unknown. I love when I don't understand something. I love not knowing. I'm like, yes, this is an opportunity for me to be a beginner again, to really enjoy that process all over again. If you love the beginner's mindset and love fear, I think anything is yours, no matter what it is. So if anything I can say to anybody, that would be it. Love fear and love the beginner's mindset.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Lenora. That was unbelievably inspiring, and I can't wait to share it with my viewers.
Yay! Perfect. Thank you so much for having me.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Lenora. That was awesome and so inspired. I told you after our interview, I had goosebumps all the way through. Your dedication and the way you push through no matter what people said, or no matter what obstacles you had, is just such an incredible trait. You are awesome, and I hope you guys who are watching this are just inspired as I am, because yeah, Lenora's story is awesome. If you guys want to follow Lenora's Journey, you can do so on Instagram. Her Instagram name is Lenora Porter, and I will also add a link in the description. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comments below, and also on my Instagram, which is Coding Blonde. You can also use Coding Blonde to find me on other social media, and make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel because more good stuff is coming your way. Have a wonderful time of the day you're currently experiencing. Bye.